The major meme coins, such as Pepe, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, what are they going to do? They're going to go up? They're going to continue to go down? Well, actually, they're probably going to...
Do you know a single crypto coin in 2025 quietly gave its holders the power to control entire virtual cities? While most investors chase the obvious, this hidden token is reshaping wealth, influence, and digital real estate in ways few could have ever imagined. Chapter 1. The Genesis of a Digital Empire. In 2025, a groundbreaking cryptocurrency emerged, offering more than just financial returns. It promised ownership in the burgeoning realm of virtual real estate. Unlike traditional tokens, this coin introduced a novel concept. Holders could acquire, develop, and govern parcels within expansive digital metaverses. These digital plots were not just collectibles, but functional assets where creativity and entrepreneurship could thrive. These virtual lands, often compared to prime real estate in the physical world, became hotspots for businesses, influencers, and digital nomads seeking a foothold in the metaverse. Early adopters recognized the potential, and by staking their tokens, they secured ownership of virtual plots on platforms like Decentraland and the Sandbox. Land parcels appreciated rapidly in value, and some investors who acted early saw returns multiply in just a few months. These digital estates were not mere pixels. They hosted virtual storefronts, art galleries, concert venues, and entire communities. Owning a piece of the metaverse meant more than holding a token. It was about establishing presence in a new digital frontier. As the metaverse gained traction, the demand for virtual land surged, driving prices to unprecedented levels. Investors who acted quickly found themselves holding assets that increased tenfold within months. Others experimented with creative development, building immersive experiences that drew thousands of users daily. Could a digital plot in a virtual city someday rival the value of a physical luxury estate? Early signs suggested that the answer was yes. Investors began collaborating to create entire districts, combining entertainment, commerce, and culture into cohesive digital neighborhoods. Chapter 2. The Mechanics of Virtual Land Ownership. At the heart of this revolution was a sophisticated blockchain protocol that facilitated the tokenization of virtual real estate. Each parcel of land was represented as a non-fungible token, ensuring uniqueness and verifiable ownership. Smart contracts governed transactions, providing transparency and security. Ownership was immutable and protected against fraud, which gave investors confidence in a market that was still emerging. To acquire land, investors needed to stake a specific amount of the native cryptocurrency. This staking mechanism provided liquidity to the platform and incentivized long-term commitment from holders. Once staked, users could participate in auctions, purchase land directly from other holders, or lease their properties to third parties. These leasing arrangements created a steady stream of passive income for owners while increasing the platform's overall activity. The versatility of these virtual lands was a game changer. Entrepreneurs set up virtual storefronts, musicians hosted live concerts, educators conducted classes, and artists showcased their work all within these digital realms. Some plots were purchased purely for speculation, while others became cultural hubs where communities gathered. The possibilities were limited only by imagination. Could owning a virtual property in a digital city become as coveted as prime locations in major physical cities? For many early investors, the answer was already evident in rising prices and the growing activity on these platforms. Communities began forming around shared interests and collaborative projects, making the virtual cities vibrant, lively, and in many ways more interactive than physical neighborhoods. Chapter 3. The Rise of Digital Tycoons. As the metaverse expanded, so did the fortunes of its early pioneers. Individuals who had invested modest amounts in the native cryptocurrency found themselves at the helm of vast digital empires. Some transformed their virtual lands into bustling marketplaces, while others curated exclusive experiences for visitors, from immersive art installations to virtual sports arenas. One notable example is the rise of virtual real estate moguls who amassed significant holdings across multiple metaverse platforms. By leveraging their assets, they attracted partnerships with brands, hosted virtual events, and monetized their properties through advertising and leasing. Their success stories became benchmarks for aspiring digital entrepreneurs seeking to enter the space. The influence wielded by these digital tycoons extended beyond the virtual world. Their ventures attracted media attention, leading to collaborations with real-world companies seeking to establish a presence in the metaverse. This symbiotic relationship between the physical and digital worlds further validates the value of virtual real estate. Some early adopters even developed virtual neighborhoods with rules, culture, and shared governance. Could this model become the blueprint for how communities operate in a fully digital future? The innovations suggest it is possible, and those who embrace the opportunity early have set the standard. Their stories demonstrate how vision, strategy, and timing intersect in the digital economy. Chapter 4: Challenges and Controversies. Despite the meteoric rise of virtual real estate, the journey was not without challenges. Scalability issues, platform interoperability, and regulatory uncertainties posed significant hurdles. Some platforms faced criticism over centralized governance structures, leading to debates about decentralization and user autonomy. Moreover, the influx of investors led to concerns about market saturation. As more individuals acquired virtual land, the uniqueness of prime locations diminished, potentially affecting the value proposition for new entrants. Speculators had to carefully evaluate which plots were likely to appreciate and which might remain stagnant. In response, developers and community leaders initiated reforms to address these concerns. Decentralized autonomous organizations were established to give landowners a voice in governance decisions. Additionally, efforts were made to enhance cross-platform compatibility, allowing assets to be utilized across different metaverse environments. Some users adapted by creating multi-platform portfolios, holding virtual land across several ecosystems to diversify risk. Could this strategy become essential for serious investors seeking long-term stability? Early indications suggest that multi-platform ownership is increasingly popular, giving holders more flexibility to capitalize on new developments across different virtual worlds. Chapter 5: The Future of Virtual Real Estate. Looking ahead, the trajectory of virtual real estate appears promising. With advancements in virtual reality and augmented reality, the metaverse is poised to become an integral part of daily life. Educational institutions are exploring virtual campuses. Healthcare providers are offering telemedicine services in immersive environments, and governments are considering digital governance solutions. The economic implications are profound. Just as physical real estate has long been a cornerstone of wealth accumulation, virtual real estate is emerging as a new asset class. Investors are diversifying their portfolios to include digital properties, recognizing their potential for appreciation and income generation. The early movers are setting a standard that may influence digital economies for decades. However, challenges remain. Ensuring equitable access to virtual land, addressing environmental concerns related to energy consumption, and establishing clear regulatory frameworks will be crucial for sustainable growth. Platforms that balance innovation, governance, and user experience are likely to thrive, while those that fail to adapt may become obsolete. Chapter 6: Lessons from the Digital Frontier. The rise of virtual real estate offers valuable lessons for both investors and developers. First and foremost, it underscores the importance of innovation and adaptability. Those who embrace the concept of digital land ownership early on reaped significant rewards. They understood the potential of emerging technologies and positioned themselves to benefit from rapid growth. Secondly, it highlights the need for community engagement. Platforms that prioritized user input and fostered collaborative environments saw higher levels of satisfaction and retention. Investors who participated in governance and helped shape virtual neighborhoods often experienced greater long-term returns. Lastly, it emphasizes the significance of foresight. Recognizing emerging trends and positioning oneself accordingly can lead to substantial gains. Early adopters in 2025 are already illustrating how combining creativity, strategy, and technology can produce unprecedented opportunities. Chapter 7: The Mystery Continues. Next time you explore the digital frontier, remember this. Within these virtual cities lie hidden opportunities and untapped potential. Streets, plazas, and marketplaces are waiting for creative minds to leave their mark. Could you become one of the earliest digital landowners shaping the next economy? Some plots remain undiscovered, while others are buzzing with activity. Virtual communities host concerts, art galleries, schools, and marketplaces that mirror real-world society. If you could step inside these cities, which district would you explore first? Would you start with residential lands, commercial hubs, or cultural centers? The evolution of virtual real estate reminds us that innovation often starts quietly before becoming transformative. The next wave of digital pioneers may emerge from unexpected corners of the metaverse. Every virtual block and digital property tells a story of vision, risk, and creativity. Engaging with these worlds today may shape the economy of tomorrow. Comment, like, and subscribe for more insights into how virtual worlds are shaping the economy and offering unprecedented opportunities for investors and creators. The digital cities of 2025 are only the beginning, and the future is ready to be built.